As a transgender person living in Florida, I have been deeply affected by the laws that Governor DeSantis has signed recently. These laws are not only discriminatory and hateful, but they also threaten my health, safety, identity, and opportunities. One of the laws bans me from accessing gender-affirming medical care, such as puberty blockers or hormone therapy. These treatments are vital for my well-being and mental health, as they help me align my body with my gender identity and prevent distress and dysphoria. Without them, I would suffer from depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. These treatments are also supported by medical experts and organizations, such as the American Medical Association. But under this law, I could be taken away from my parents if they try to give me the care I need. This law is cruel and harmful, and it puts me at risk of abuse and neglect. Another law restricts me from using the bathroom or locker room that matches my gender identity in public places, such as schools, prisons, or state universities. This law forces me to use facilities that do not correspond to who I am, and that make me feel uncomfortable and unsafe. This law also exposes me to harassment, bullying, and violence from people who do not accept or understand me. This law violates my privacy and dignity, and it limits my access to education and public services. A third law prohibits me from using the pronouns of my choice in public schools. This law denies my right to express myself and to be recognized for who I am. This law erases my identity and makes me feel invisible and unwelcome. This law also contradicts the scientific evidence that shows that using a person's preferred pronouns can improve their mental health and social adjustment. This law is disrespectful and dehumanizing, and it affects my self-esteem and confidence. These laws are part of a larger effort by DeSantis and his allies to erase transgender people from Florida's society. They are based on ignorance, fear, and bigotry, and they have no place in a free and democratic state. They are also unconstitutional and illegal, as they violate the rights of transgender people under federal law and the U.S. Constitution. These laws have a devastating impact on my personal life as a transgender person in Florida. They make me feel like I do not belong here, like I do not matter, like I do not exist. They make me afraid for my future, for my safety, for my happiness. They make me angry and sad, but also determined to fight back. I am not alone in this struggle. I have the support of my family, friends, community, and allies who stand with me and who value me for who I am. I have the hope that these laws will be challenged and overturned by the courts or by the people. I have the courage to speak out and to share my story with you. I am a transgender person living in Florida, and I deserve respect, dignity, and equality. Living as a transgender person in Florida has become increasingly difficult and dangerous since Governor DeSantis signed a series of laws that restrict our access to health care, bathrooms, and pronouns. These laws are based on ignorance, fear, and hatred of our community, and they have a devastating impact on our mental and physical well-being. I cope with the challenges and discrimination I face by trying to stay positive and hopeful that things will change for the better. I have a supportive network of friends, family, and allies who love me for who I am and stand by me in times of need. I also seek professional help from therapists and doctors who respect my identity and provide me with gender-affirming care. However, not everyone is as fortunate as I am. Many transgender people in Florida face homelessness, violence, harassment, and rejection from their families and society. They struggle to access basic necessities like health care, education, and employment. They are constantly at risk of being arrested, assaulted, or killed for simply existing. That's why we need more support and resources from the government, the media, and the public. We need laws that protect our rights and dignity, not laws that erase and endanger us. We need representation and visibility that celebrate our diversity and resilience, not stereotypes and stigma that demonize and dehumanize us. We need education and awareness that foster understanding and compassion, not misinformation and bigotry that fuel hatred and violence. We are not asking for special privileges or treatments. We are asking for the same respect and dignity that every human being deserves. We are asking for the freedom to live authentically and safely in our own bodies and communities. We are asking for the recognition that we are not a problem to be solved, but a part of the solution to a more inclusive and equitable society.